right, my good people, I hope you all are having an amusing day. My name is Undercover Crypto Agent. All I do is I go into the market, I do my research, I give you one of the best crypto to buy if you want to make money with cryptocurrency. So if you are looking for a way to start making money with crypto and you are tired of losing your money, all you have to do is just click the like button and make sure you subscribe to my channel. All right, guys, I want to talk about the reason why TITANX will do a 55,000x. You know, TITANX is actually created to do a 55,000x. So when we mention this number, people will say, oh, how will you do this? They forget that X that have a bad tokenomics, have a very lewd founder, went up and do a 10,000x. And you did not ask yourself, how does that happen? Now I'm telling you that TITANX is created to do a 55,000x. If you do the maths, if you put everything in place, I will show you the fact and figure why it will do a 55,000x. So some of you are doubting, and I have told you countless times that the reason why you are not making money in crypto, the people who you are smarter than are making money more than you in crypto is because you are smart enough to doubt yourself. Yes, you are very smart to the extent that you are now doubting yourself. Oh, I don't believe this coin. I don't believe somebody can make 1,000x, 55,000x. Oh no, I don't believe in that, because you are now too smart that you are doubting your own self. That is why you are not making money in crypto. You see a dumb people who don't know nothing. They put $1,000, they put $2,000. They go. You see them. They become a millionaire because they are not smart enough like you to doubt themselves. That is why you are not making money. So today, let us dive into TITANX, why it is created to do a 55,000x. So because I am now starting to believe that it will do 55,000x. Before I was calling for 1,000x because I think it will do a 1,000x. But now, so many people are drawing my attention to what is happening on the ecosystem and why it will do a 55,000x. And I now totally agree with them. I'm not going to be like you who are doubting. So when it comes to TITANX, you can see that it's dipping. So many head scans are now saying, oh, you see it's dipping. It's dipping. I am telling you that TITANX is supposed to dip even 10x more, because everybody who mine, every single soul who mine TITANX is currently in profit. And it's going to be healthier for TITANX to dip, to flush out all those people all those people who don't believe, who are doubting, to flush them out, and the new money we get in, and they will light this journey to 10,000x. Because if you don't flush these people who are paper hand, who don't believe in 10,000x, if you don't flush them out, if TITANX do 10s or 50s from here, these people are going to dump because they don't believe it, and they are going to create even more lead candles. So we need to flush them out here. So when TITANX do 50s or 100s from here, then those people will flush out, will jump back in, because that is what they normally do. They will help us pump it to 50,000x. So is retreating, which is normal, is having a healthy collection. I warned you before that, because any crypto that's long up like this, eventually people are going to take profit. But some of you don't learn all this. I told you before, and I told you to sell your Dragon X. I tweeted about it. Some of you say, oh no, Vicky say, Edlick say he's going to go to 1 million, 2 billion market cap. You could have taken some profit. Sadly, I don't know if you do. I do take some profit, because why are you in crypto? You are here to take some profit. So I want to give you facts and figures why TITANX will do a 55,000x, in my opinion, because I'm starting to believe these people, because this is a horrible number that they are calling, which is if you don't believe, if you don't have a high conviction, you cannot believe it. But I am starting to believe them. Everything is possible with TITANX. When it comes to TITANX, everything is possible, because we have never ever seen something like this in the entire kind of crypto. All right, so let me give you my reason why I believe TITANX will do a 55,000x. All right, so when you come to TITANX, my number one reason is going to be the founder. Yes, of course, the founder is going to be my number one reason. Is because he's an underrated guy who nobody see it coming in anywhere. So many people did not see it coming. So they underrated this guy, and this guy is crushing it hard and hard. And I have watched him out. You know, I called him out in my last video, and people said he's active on X, and I was following him, and I found out this guy is active and he's doing the lighting. I have never seen him post anything like trying to mock anybody or trying to show a kind of pride. So he doesn't have ego. He's a guy who wants to build more, who wants to adopt he wants to carry everybody along. All right. Even if I call him to interview him now, he will come. All right. So this guy is a great guy, and this is what people need in a founder, to be reachable to the community. Anybody can reach him out. He's not a horrible founder like Jack Levin. So the main reason Zen did not do anything is because of Jack Levin was a horrible founder. All right. So this is a great founder who have a vision, who have created something unique, and he's smart. Nobody's talking about how he is smart. This guy is very smart. I don't know him. I don't know where he's from, but he is very, very smart guy. He's a smart dude. So I will give him that because he's a best founder. So I believe he's a great leader. I believe because of the founder, is going to be my number one reason why TITANX we do a 55,000x. People are calling it. I believe it will do so. And my number two reason is going to be the community. Yes, of course. This is the main people who are going to make all this thing happen. The community of X. So if you go to Twitter, basically everybody who is following me on Twitter now, if you go to my, let me go to my Twitter account, Undercover Crypto. If I go to my Twitter page, basically, every single person who is following me on Twitter, I have about 13,000 followers on Twitter. Every single person who is following me on Twitter is a TITANX. You see, TITANX. So these people are community have formed. We have a great community now. So we have a great community, a community of people who believe in something. So when you think about money, money is what government made us to believe. They made us to believe that what's $1, what's this, what, so we believe in that, even though money is a piece of paper. But we have conviction that this money worth something. So when everybody have that the same belief, there is nothing they cannot do. I'm telling you the truth. So these are going to be my second reason, the community of TITANX, because this community have born. I am here in 2019 when the community of Hex born. This is how it was born. They become great. They do a live streaming on Twitter. They have about 500 YouTube content creator about Hex, dedicated to Hex. And I am seeing this thing happening on TITANX. If you go on YouTube, you see a large chunk of YouTube crypto content creator. They dedicated their YouTube only for TITANX. People like me, nobody's paying us. So, but if you go like coin like ZK Sync, like Dot, like nobody's talking about them because they need to pay influencers in order for people to talk about them. This is what people are not paying attention to. So now this is a community of people who believe in a fair launch ecosystem, who believe in something, who strongly believe they are going to make it from this, and they are shilling this coin like never before. So, but when it comes to all these large VC coin like VC, ZK Sync, Arbitrum, for any crypto content creator to talk about it, it might be they have already brought about one large of their bag and they want to shill it to the community, or they pay them. All right, in most cases. All right. So, but when it comes to TITANX, nobody paid anybody. I don't even know where Jake Shape, the founder, is from, but I make video every day talking about TITANX because I'm a community member, likewise every other person. So because of the community, I believe that these people, they are strong. And one thing I noticed about them is they are loving, kind people. They have learned from Hexicans who turn arrogant, turn rude, and they ruin their coin. Now all of them are crying. There people like Hexicans who are shouting for 1,000S, 1,000S. Now when they see 10% gain, they say, 10% up. But these people are shouting for 10,000S, causing every crypto, causing havoc everywhere. So, but when you come to TITANX, we don't make noise. They are love, peace, kind people. They are welcoming. Once you are one of them, they are going to follow you no matter what. But Hexicans, they don't want to follow you. They don't want to even mingle. They don't want. But this, I have never seen a community like TITANX. This is an interesting thing to be on. All right. So these are These are going to be my number 2 reason. My number 2 strongly living my conviction why it will do a 55,000x is because of the community. The community is getting larger every day by day. If you go on X, everybody portfolio is on green. It's on green, and this is massive. So I see one headscan who was asking, what is going on? Why is everybody portfolio is looking green? And I told him to go and find out on TITANX. So these are great communities being born. If we continue this way, there's nothing is going to stop us, because these are group for people who believe in one thing and they are ready to do anything in order to promote TITANX. So another reason is going to be narrative. Oh yes, TITANX happened to fall on a narrative people don't know. So if you don't know in crypto that narrative have changed, you don't know. I want to give you a reason why it is a narrative coin. Because now wind it back to 2017, 2016, 2015. The narrative then was having creating a cap supply of cryptocurrency. That is what the trend then. So everybody, what is trending is like LTC, Litecoin, creating 21 million. Every coin was emulating Bitcoin, having a cap supply. Then in 2019, we enter into DeFi. Every coin was staking. If you don't stake, no profit. People like stake your coin, you get more coin. Instead of holding your coin for no reason, that is outdated. So we do that. That's the narrative. That narrative come and trend, and everybody stake it. We got bond. That is why I say, and Hex happened to be one of those narrative. Then in 2019, when you stake, you get more coin. That is why Hex do a lot of Hexes. All right, because every crypto was giving 10%, 15% EPY, but X was giving you ×2 of what you stake, and everybody was in. They locked their coin for 2 years, and before you know, that was the narrative that pushed Hex up, nothing else. And the money that Richard had received from the sacrifice phase, they use it and pump it, and Hex went up. Do you see? This is a narrative. So there is nothing stronger than narrative. And when you come back again to NFT, when you come to gaming, you see As Infinity, what they did. This is a narrative, gaming narrative, Gala game. Then you come to NFT, you see Sand, you see all this coin. This is a narrative. Do you understand? Then we come back to AI. You see Lender, you see all this narrative. So this is a narrative coin. So what is the narrative now we are seeing? We are seeing burn. We are seeing buy and burn. So the narrative now, the new narrative is a buy and burn mechanism. So every crypto that launch, they will like to implement, it have buy and burn. It's a burning 20x, it's burning 500. Even Binance have already come out. They have started burning since 2 years ago. They will burn 500,000 with a coin that have market cap of 80 billion. They are burning 500,000. They will announce it. Oh, so look at here. We burn 500,000 BNB. Your fund is safe. This is what they do, because this is a narrative. So if you don't know that narrative, that TITANX is a narrative coin, driven coin, then you are lost. You don't know what is going. So number 3 reason is because of the narrative it fall, buy and burn narrative. So every crypto now is implementing buy and burn. If you look at Richard Hart coin, so Richard Hart said, Hess is not going to be buy and burn. You have to stake it. It failed. People know that it failed, and that's why he said, okay, Post is going to be buy and burn. So if Hex was great, buy and burn was not great, why did he implement buy and burn on Hex, on Post Chain and Post X? Answer me that. It's because buy and burn is the future. That is how you maintain the cap supply. So you cannot keep inflating. That is outdated technology. That is why I don't like Hex. When are you going to stop inflating? So we are complaining about our government printing money, creating inflation every year. Some of you are complaining, oh, everything is getting worse. Wait until next 2 to 10 years. You will not even be able to, your paycheck will not even be able to buy food for you to eat because of inflation. So that is why I said TITANX is a buy and burn narrative. We have never seen this thing before. And the buy and burn is higher more than any other thing in cryptocurrency. So the narrative is going to be my number 3 reason that I have my conviction that I believe this TITANX will do a 55,000x. Another reason is going to be tokenomics, of course. This is the top notch. I have never seen a cryptocurrency that have this kind of tokenomics like TITANX. Some of you might not know this, some of you might know it, and some of you might be dumb, you don't know. TITANX have a great tokenomics of all time in cryptocurrency, more than anything, more than Bitcoin, more than BNB, more than anything that ever exists. You can compare it with Bitcoin somehow, because Bitcoin started like this. People who mine, people mining. At a point, it become hard to mine. I will say I'm comparing it with Bitcoin, but it is more unique, more organized, more momentum, more everything than Bitcoin. So the tokenomics of TITANX is top notch. Why did I say that? Some of you might not know this. Now let's go to TITANX. Now I want to show you something about TITANX. Pay attention in this. Some of you don't pay attention. This is why I make video about Blum. Tell you to buy Blum. You don't mind. Some of you don't mind. I receive about 100 viewers on that video, which is you are not paying attention to information that I'm giving you, critical information that can change your life. You are not paying attention. I am not holding you responsible for your loss, because it is your life, live it, but I'm just giving you information. Pay attention now. So when it comes to TITANX, I want to give you this thing that you use to measure this. All right, the tokenomics I'm telling you. Now the tokenomics is fair, because everybody can mine depending where you are. You are not buying, you can mine even $5, even $1, even any amount that you have, you can use it and mine. If you have $100,000, $200,000, you can mine, depending on your capacity. Everybody get the same level, provided that you come the same time. All right. So this is why I said the tokenomics is top notch. Now, when it comes to the tokenomics, remember initial time is going to cost you 0.2 Ethereum for you to mine TITANX, and 0.2 Ethereum will get you 0.2 Ethereum. It will cost you 0.2 Ethereum initial time, and that 0.2 Ethereum is going to get you 1.7 billion TITANX if you started from day one. Then at the end of the day, that means that 0.7 billion, 1.7 billion TITANX is about 8 million TITANX you are getting per day. All right. So at the end of the day, you are going to spend, at the end of the day, at a time will come when you are going to be spending one ETH cap. So it will be 10,000, it will be 5,000, it will be 1,000. I don't know the price of it, but you are going to need to spend one ETH to mine TITANX, and that one ETH will get you, just about we get you 800 TITANX per day. All right. So from 8 million, you see, from 8 million per day, you are getting 800 per day, and you are spending one ETH. So that means you are spending more ETH and getting less TITANX. Do you understand the deal? Then again, the bonus, it reduces from 2,000 to over 0%. You get nothing. So that means that some of you who are saying, oh, TITANX don't have a cap supply. What is the inflation rate? The inflation rate is almost zero. It have a cap supply. People don't know that. So at a time, this is where people are making up that story that you to do a 55,000x, because when you look at here, at a time, it will cost you to mine one TITANX, it will move up to 55,000x. Do you understand this? From $800, from 8 million to 800, 8 million to 800. So it costs you now, it will cost you 55,000x increase in price for you to mine. The difficulties of mining become 55,000x. So because of the difficulties to mine and the money you are spending is up to 55,000. So people are now having the assumption that it will be 55,000x in price to reach that level. That means people will stop mining. All right. People will not mine again because it's now become 55,000x up. Look at it here, is here. It will move 55,000x up in difficulties of mining to providing it. So that is the tokenomics. And again, another thing that the tokenomics that is getting me so interested is that all the whole money that we use to mine this instead of using it to burn Ethereum or using it to do anything, they put it on Ethereum. So when you stake your TITANX, to encourage people not to sell, that's why people are not selling. So that is why I said this guy who created this coin, I don't know what he smoked, I don't know what he drank to come up with this crazy idea. I have never seen anything like this in my entire life in crypto, to be honest with you. Now, this guy made it for us to have now I think we have about how many $1 million on it? I think about $50 million on it, more than. So people are going to be getting paid by staking their coin on it. I don't know, some of you know this, some of you don't know this. So when you stake your TITANX, you are getting paid. Look at how the rolling pay is working, the rolling cycle. All right. So on day 8 you are getting, day 16 you are getting, day 24 it's continue like that, jumping every day by day. You are getting paid on it. So another time is from 28 to 56, from 56 to 86, from 86 to 90, from 90 to 180, from 180 days to 300 days. So then it will continue to learn. This will continue to pay you on Ethereum. So unlike our traditional staking mechanism where you stake your coin, they give you that coin, they're inflating your bag, and you are begging, oh, I get this coin, I get Hex, I get 20 million X, come and buy Hex, Hex is great. No, it's not. So look at what they do here. You stake your TITANX, they are not giving you any more TITANX because listen, we are here to pump, we are here to create value with the coin you are holding. They are paying you on it. So if you stake your TITANX every 300 and something days to 800 and something days, they are going to pay you on it. So the money, you'll be wondering, where is the money coming from? That is where I say the tokenomics. They design it, they sit down and design all this. This is crazy. I have never seen this anymore. So the money that you and I used to mine, since I have already told you this thing before, some of you know this, 60% of that money is on it as I'm talking to you now. I don't know the actual amount it is now, but it's in millions. Remember that we spent over $114 million in mining TITANX, and 28% of it went to buy and burn. 60% of it went to Ethereum stakers, people who stake their TITANX. So if you stake your TITANX, instead of giving you inflating TITANX, they are paying you on it. So that money you will receive on it, you can use it and buy other crypto. You can use it and buy more TITANX and stake and make more money. The more money you stake, the more percentage you are receiving. As for example, in October, they are going to be paying about $6 million on it. So imagine $6 million worth of Ethereum being shared among the community of people who stake their TITANX. Have you seen anything like that before? And every day in 8 days, this one happened in 8 days. Another one will happen in 380 days. So that one will happen in 369 days. So we are just 1 month to go, 328 days. So this one will happen in 369 days. So another one will happen in 888 days. So after they pay this $6 million, so another one will be on 738 days. So look at how it went. It continues, all right, every time, as long as you stake, how long you stake. So when this hour to pay out come, you will see people will scramble around to buy TITANX to stake, to be partaking on that payload. All right. So that is why I say that I have never seen anything like the tokenomics, how they design the tokenomics. They design it that you are not selling. So you are not selling. If the tokenomics is top notch, it's become hard to collect. It become hard for you to sell because you can hold it and stake it and make profit on Ethereum. You are not going to worry about price going down because it's not inflating. That is why I believe in the tokenomics. All right. And another reason why I believe on this TITANX is going to be the money to burn, the buy and burn money. Like I told you earlier, because I told you that the money that we receive in this, 28% of it is in buy and burn supply. Like I'm showing you here. If you go to buy and burn wallet, you are seeing $1.7 million, and you are seeing $10 million. So this money is sitting down waiting to buy and burn this. So imagine when Ethereum goes to $10,000, as everybody is assuming that the Ethereum will go to that. So this money alone can do all those buying pleasure to create to give us 100x. All right. So what we are seeing here on TITANX that move up is not up to how many trading volume. It's not up to 900,000 trading volume. It's not the whole money that we see on TITANX that created this almost 4S or 7S in 1 month is not up to $2 million. We did not see any $2 million buying pleasure. All right. So the whole buying pleasure that created all this green candle that we see all these things line up is not up to $2 million buying pleasure. I want you to understand this. So imagine when we have even $10 million, even 1 point something million dollars to buy this and burn it. So I want you to imagine this, imagine it in that scenario. What will happen? The money to buy and burn. So that is going to be my fourth reason why this thing will move, because of the money to buy and burn. If anybody that knows what he's doing in crypto that come here and see the rate of burn, even if only you see the rate of burn, if you go to statistics, you see the rate, we see that we have burned 38% of the whole supply, and you are not bullish, then you are dump. And you see how much is in liquid, only 35% is in liquid. So we have burned almost at 6%. So we have burned more than the one that is in liquid, because 13% is at stake. So people who are waiting to participate in this payload that I explained to you, there are about 13%. And that number will increase next month when people are going to be running around to order to partake in that 6 million payout. So this is what you are missing on TITANX. All right. So you see, this money, this buy and burn money, is another narrative on its own. It's another strong reason why I am not backing out on TITANX, because I want to see what will happen when we have $10 million buying and burning. So some of you are waiting for Richard Hart to buy his coin and it will go up and you dump, and you forget that he's not going to burn it. At the point he will want to dump again and take some money, because he needs to pump again in the next circle, because he's now pumping everybody back. Instead of you guys to be pushing out for him to get adoption, for him to list on many exchanges, for you to be building bridges, you are pushing for him to buy this coin and pump and hope you make money and dump. And what again? You buy Lambo and you shout, hey! These guys are funny. So in TITANX, we have, I will call this 100 million. Because if Ethereum goes to $10,000, that is about 100 million. All right. So if Ethereum goes to $10,000, it's about 100 million. Okay. So I believe that this coin, this money for buy and burn, once it burn all this whole supply, maybe 70% of the whole supply, even I can guarantee you that TITANX can go to even a penny. Yeah. Because when you burn the 70% of the whole supply, maybe we have 2 trillion or 3 trillion left. Then we will still at 204 or 405 or anything. So we have never seen anything of this kind in history of cryptocurrency. There have never been any crypto that is designed like this. So this is the game changer of DeFi. Like I said, every crypto we have seen narrative that come and go and failed. We will see this one because we have never seen anything like this. So let's see where this one will take us to. That is why I believe that TITANX can do anything. Anything is possible. It can go to 0. It can go to 1,000x. It can go to 2 million x. Anything is possible, because we have never. I cannot guarantee you that I have said anything like this before. I have never seen where this kind of thing end. So I will love to enjoy the journey, to experience how it end, to be able to tell the story. All right, so that when next anything like this come out, if it is a success, I will say, oh, I get in TITANX. It will have buy and burn. It have staking. You pay you in Ethereum. It have this. It have that. And this is how it end. So I want to be in part of this story. I don't want anybody to tell me like everybody is telling me, oh, like Hexcan used to say, Hex went up 10,000 S. I was not part of that story. So I don't know how, if any of them sold, or if any of them actually make millions of dollars that like they're claiming. So I want to be part of this journey. So on the last one and not the least is because it's a fair launch. Oh yes, people like fair launch. So this is not a VC coin. We are not going to say, hey, Binance is holding 2 billion, or Binance is coming, or no, we are not saying that. Everybody get a fair launch. That is why the price cannot dump, because nobody have 100 million to sell. You can look at what people are selling, 2,000, buying 2,000, 1,000. Look at what the people are saying. So nobody have 50, 100, 200,000. It's only few people that understand this game that have this kind of money, and they're not willing to dump. So nobody can dump this price because it's a fair launch. Do you mind how much? How much do you mind? So because people did not believe the story initial time, so people that is only few people, only 1% of people that have that kind of mind, that bring that kind of big money to mine. So many people, average people mine with 300. They do 300 days mining with $300, $400. So people, the average people in TITANX get 1.something billion to 2 billion TITANX, 5 billion. Average people get 10 billion. Let me say 0.1% of people get about 20 billion, 30 billion. So more people get 500 million, 100 million, 1 billion. So it's a fair launch. Like I said, it's a fair launch, completely fair launch, community-owned token. We are not waiting for Vitalik to make a tweet or to light a roadmap for us to pump. No, yes, of course, no. All right? We are not waiting for to have a Bitcoin conference for us to pump. No, of course, no. We are not waiting for Fed to cut interest rates for us to pump. No. That is why it's pumping and every crypto is going down, because it's a community-owned token. This is the fate of Zen. This is what Zen could have done. If not, we have a dick sucker like Jack Levin who don't know what he's building. For over 3 years, he told you he's building anything. He have never built nothing. And some of you are still licking his ass saying, Jack Levin, he's a builder. Completely fools who don't know what they're doing. All right? So this is a completely own fair launch of crypto. It's not Jack Levin who is front running, creating multiple token. He will announce, I'm going to launch a VMPS. You use VMPS to mine, and he will go and buy $60 worth of VMPS. Some of you will go and launch VMPS. Before you know, he dump. Before you know, he pull his money and say, oh, VMPS is no more again. We are going to launch Zen1 blockchain. And some of you are following him. This is why I say in crypto is where we have most useless dumb people I have ever seen is in cryptocurrency. And some of them claim to be smart. They are not. Yes, that is why 90% of people in crypto are losing money, because a lot of them are not smart. They claim to be smart. You see people doing crypto for the past 5 years, 7 years, they have never made $1,000 profit. They are completely ruined their life because they are not paying attention. They don't know when to get out. They don't know where to get in. They don't know what is fair. They don't know what is not fair. They don't know the technology. They don't know anything. All right. So this is a completely fair launch community-owned token. So when you combine all these together, the founder, the community, the narrative, the tokenomics, the money to buy and burn, and fair launch, additional one, fair launch, you see that these 6 things is enough. Is enough conviction that TITANX that we do a 5,000x. So the last one, number 7, is going to be the builders, the ecosystem, of course. That is the another one that we make TITANX to explode and without restricting any further. Some of you don't know this. So when you go to buy to the ecosystem of TITANX, and mind you, TITANX is not a layer 1, no. It's not layer 1. But look at the ecosystem, the coin that is leveraging on TITANX, about 20 products, 20 coins, different coins leveraging on TITANX name. 20 different projects doing 20 different things. Burning. Some of them are burning. Some of them are burning TITANX. All of them are helping TITANX to burn. All of them are doing different kind of things. Hyper is burning. Every coin, they are burning. All their goals, all these 20 coins you are here, their goals is to leverage on TITANX to burn it. So the number 7 reason is the ecosystem, the building, the tokens they are building. So every crypto you see here, you must burn TITANX before you get it. All right? Every crypto you see here, you must burn TITANX before you get it. From 1 to 20. All of them are burning. Even if so some of them have 2 million, 3 million, 1 million, 7 million in their vault. and they are going to use that money and burn TITANX. Nobody's talking about it. So this is why I say I have never seen this. There are high chances, and again, there are high chances of all this crypto, 20 of it collapsing. But the bottom line is, all of them are leveraging on TITANX to burn TITANX. So all of them are using TITANX liquidity, buy and burn category. You see, burn category, TITANX liquidity, TITANX liquidity. All of them are using TITANX to burn. In order to get all these tokens or anything, in order to mine it, the money is using to burn TITANX. So you see, that is why I say TITANX, as it is now, today, as of today, 2024 September, TITANX have the strongest community in the world. You can go and argue it with any go and argue with your father, your mother. I can tell you anywhere, anytime, that TITANX have the greatest community. It's not layer 1 blockchain. If you go to all these layer 1 that have 500 billion, 1 billion market cap, they don't have up to 5 projects on the ecosystem. And they have received more than 400 million, more than 100 million in ICO. TITANX received nothing. And they have about 20 projects plus coming in on the ecosystem. These are the reason. These are my conviction that we have a strong community that is going to do a 55,000x and nothing more. And some of you who are saying, it's not going to do anything else. You are joking. It's because you are losing. That is why you are losing. That is why you will continue to lose, because you are not paying attention to what is going on in the market. And when I say TITANX, some of you will argue with me. Oh, how will you go? How will you even do that? How will you do that? You don't know what you are saying, of course. If you know, you will have understand when a community is born. A community of people who believe in one thing is born. There's nothing you will do. There's nothing like a community of people who believe in one thing. Who believe that is why I respect Hexcans. Despite all their lewdness, they believe Hex is great, and that is why Hex is pumping. Even Hex is horrible. Hex have a bad tokenomics. It doesn't do nothing. You stake it for 15 years. You are stupid, but it's pumping. All right? Because there are community of people who believe it is something. It is something for them. So because I hate it, doesn't mean it will not pump. Because you hate TITANX, doesn't mean it will not pump, because it have a community already and the project built on it. So this is it for my people, all right? In my next video, we are going to talk about TITANX, the future potential. So, but this one is my conviction, my strongly believe, the reason why I think that all this token we do well. The founder, the community, the tokenomics, the buy and burn narrative, the fair launch, all right, the money for buy and burn, and the project on the ecosystem. These are my reason why it will do a 1,000 to 55,000x. Why am I talking about 1,000x? 55,000x. I agree with everybody who is saying the same thing. Yes, I have to agree with them because it will do that. Of course, everything is possible when it comes to TITANX. All right, my people, and I hope I will see you in my next video. Please share this video, like my comment, and make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Make sure you are subscribing because it gives me the vibe to continue to do my research, to give you one of the greatest coins that you can make millions of dollars on it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Stay crypto, stay healthy, and I will see you again.